Hi, this is Past Minor, and welcome to Real Life. Today's topic is feeling unappreciated. Now, before I begin, I would like to say Happy New Year's to everyone. Now, this topic is very important. Um, I'm going to start by giving an example of feeling unappreciated at work. Um, okay, I'm going to use myself as an example. Okay, I'm scheduled to work at a certain time, and I always, well, almost always get to work about 10 to 5 minutes, um, before I'm supposed to clock in. And I don't back talk to the manager. I work, I do what I have to do, and I'm speaking on behalf of some other drivers who feel the same way as I do. So you go out there, you pick up your delivery, you go bring it to the customer. Now, of course, the drivers on the road, a lot of them just sucky drivers. They be driving horrible. They're either driving 15 miles an hour on a 40-mile road, or they just driving reckless, or just, something. But as a driver, a professional driver, these are things that we have to deal with, and we have to find a way to get around it. Now, back to feeling unappreciated. It's raining, an example, and I'm pretty sure it happened to me and a few of the other drivers. It's raining, right? And it's of course nightfall, and we're driving. Well, we go to the customer's house. We have their delivery, and you would think they would have the courtesy to at least turn on the light on the porch so the drivers can see the numbers on the house. Now, the reason I say that is because, there's a few blocks, a few streets that I have been on, and a lot of them at nighttime have no lights. It be like there'd probably be two or three lights within that whole block, So a lot of the houses and the driveways and stuff, be dark. So when you're trying to find the number and the address for the house, kind of makes it a little bit difficult, just a little bit, when these people don't turn on the light on their porch, to so we can see the numbers on the house, because the faster we see those numbers, the faster we could get these deliveries to these customers and they could eat, and we could get back to the store and you know pick up another delivery. Now it slows us down because you have your lights out, and we're just driving slow, wasting time trying to find your house, not your house in particularly, but the customer's house. And majority of the houses, have no lights on. And on top of that, we, as I'm speaking for the drivers, we feel unappreciated due to the fact that we go through all of that just to get your pizza and your drink to you. And when we do finally find the house, we go and knock on a door, and then you're gonna act like, what? Who's that? Who's knocking at the door? You're gonna, you know, open up the door and look at us like, it happened to me. I had this customer look at me like they saw a ghost. Like, I'm like, okay, you the one who ordered pizza, so I'm delivering it to you. It's not my fault if you had your lights, turned off and we couldn't see your address and we took so long to get you your house, you know? So that made me feel a little bit unappreciated. And just a lot of crazy stuff, doing my jobs. Good job, but I still have to, us drivers still have to put up with a lot of stuff. And here's another thing. We are, first of all, these customers, they call us, and place their delivery orders because they're either too tired and they don't want to cook, or they're feeling lazy and they don't want to cook, or, whatever the reason may be. So instead of them bringing their butts to the store and picking it up themselves, us drivers are driving on the road doing what we got to do to bring the pizza to them. Now, another thing that made me that, I feel a little unappreciated due to the fact that one of the head people that I work with, basically looking at me and acting like that I'm not. Another thing is these customers, they don't answer their phone. Like, hold on. If you place an order, now, don't you think you should answer the phone when the driver calls you? You do not know what the driver's number is. It could be a 954, it could be a 305, it could be a 561, whatever the case is. A 786. You don't know what number these drivers have. So when you see your phone ringing after you placed an order, pick up the phone because it can be the driver, you know, um, trying to confirm your address, trying to confirm the exact city you're in, if it's West Park, Miramar, Hollywood, you know, Pembroke. So that's what really, and then one of my heads, get mad at me because I may take a little long on a delivery due to the fact that these people are not answering their phone. A lot of times, or sometimes, I be at a gate, like a gated community, and there be like a box thing where you have to punch in the code, and I get to the gate, and if there's no gate code on the receipt, I have to call them, to ask them, hey, what's the gate code? Sometimes they don't answer their phone, so they're not answering their phone, and there's no gate code on the receipt. Anyway, I don't want to go on and go on about that.
I'm that undefinable artist y'all been waiting for. Cocky yet modest, battle with young and mature. As money matures, it gets harder, that is for sure. Always giving the needy but greedy up in the stores. Raw thoughts as a youngin', but it just wasn't me. Never wanted to gang bang, just wanted to climb trees. But now my speakers banging while I'm chillin' with the gangin'. I ain't the one to roll up and climb trees. Savannah, baby. SE Villa ladies. You know I drive them crazy. Never been superficial and I'm still the same. Never been a fan of all the ice, platinum and chains, making you cold, cover your heart, deteriorate your brain. Maybe I should listen to that again, cause I get deep. Than coma sleep, my queen said something to that effect when I was just 14. Believed in me when I was still so weak. Encouraged my voice when I was too afraid to speak. I love this girl so much, she was the world to me. She ain't know it back then and now we don't speak. The poetry when we split got too intense to read. I stabbed my heart with a pen and let the thing bleed. Hands of paper, damn near at the undertaker. Other ladies try to scoop me up but I wouldn't take her. Still single lady trying, I still can't take her. Cause I can give you a heart I already gave up.
Next one is relationship. And I know y'all always like, oh, you're always doing something about a relationship, and you know, well, I'm sorry, but it's connected together with feeling unappreciated. With that topic, it's connected. So in a relationship, whether you be the man or the woman, okay, I'm gonna try to start on the woman's side. Okay, the women, say you ladies, you come home from work, you cook, you clean, you possibly, have kids, and the husband works too. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But then when the husband come home from work, you know, you you want them to give you some attention, some time, show, be a little, you know, passionate and affectionate with you, and be like, oh babe, I see you, grinding and you're holding it down, and I see you, really working with me as a team, and I want to show my appreciation to. Sorry, um, yeah. So instead, the guy, and it's just an example I'm using, although I'm pretty sure it does happen. The guy may say, may come in and, oh, I had a rough day at work, just leave me alone. I just want to play Call of Duties with my friends, or just, drink some beer and watch the, TV, or go out with my friends and play poker, stuff like that. So that makes the lady or the women, feel unappreciated, um, because they're like, okay, you're not the only one busting your tail trying to make ends meet. You're not the only one, breaking your back trying to, pay these bills in the house and take care of these kids if you have kids. And, and it's like these women, it's like, ladies, I know y'all feel like, when the man start acting a certain way and not, giving you the attention you need, I know you're like, okay, I can't work on this relationship by myself. I can't, make this work on my own. And you start to feel a little sad, and your mind starts to wonder, and your heart, starts to get a little, you know, bruised just a little bit because what they're doing. And you're like, okay, I don't want this to end, but they got to do something, you know? So my advice on that is, men, if you're listening or watching, please, if your lady's working and have kids and cleaning the house, and even if she don't have kids, y'all don't have kids, but if she's doing her best to make the relationship work and to hold it down and to ride or die with you, please, if she sticks with you, please show her. Don't make her feel unappreciated. Make her feel like she's the most greatest woman in the universe. Make her feel like, you know, there's no one else in this world that, can compare to her, because, to you, she's like bomb. She's not number one, she's the only one. A lot of people make the mistake saying, oh, yeah, you're my number one. You're my number one girl. You're my number one man. Now, I want to stop y'all and say, hold on. I'm going to continue, but um, if she's your number one girl, then who's your number two girl? And who's your number three girl? Who's your number four girl? You feel me? If there's a number one, then number two, number three, number four falls behind it. Am I right? So, guys and girls, if you really love your man or your woman, don't say, oh, you're my number one. Tell them and mean it from the heart that you're my only one, meaning you are the only one. Ain't nobody else but you. Nobody else on my heart, on my mind, but you. So,
The new 2014 Buick Regal GS commands attention and the road. with an aggressive stance, sharp new vertical air intakes, and distinctive headlamps. The new spoiler and dual stainless steel exhaust make for a bold exit. A 2.0-liter 259 horsepower turbo engine optimizes performance. And the all-new all-wheel drive constantly monitors all four wheels and sends power to the wheels with the most grip. Plus, Regal GS is loaded with racing-inspired elements, like interactive drive control, high-performance Brembo brakes, and 20-inch alloy wheels. Inside, you'll find front sport bucket seats, a standard sport leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, and alloy sport pedals. Access what's important to you with a customizable 8-inch driver information center and cluster display. With premium design and advanced technology, the new 2014 Regal GS performs beyond expectation.
So, now for the guys. An example for me, when I was married, don't like to bring it up, but it is what it is. My experience, I try to use, all my experience to, help others not make the same mistake and do better. But when I was married and I was working at Family Dollar, I would come home in the evening and my wife or ex-wife would like be on Facebook. She's on Facebook, laying on the bed, and when I look on the stove, ain't nothing on the stove. Look in the microwave, nothing on the microwave. Look in the fridge, and there's probably one or two beef patties, or one or two tacos, or maybe a plate of Jamaican food that she went and, purchased on her way home, you know? And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm working hard to make this relationship work. Okay? I am I clean, I try to do a little cooking, here and there. I I pay the bills in the house. I do my best to show you romance, to show her romance and show her that I care for her and love her and I try to do my best and then in return she, do me dirty. She act like I have to do it. Like I have to like okay, I'm obligated to shovel the snow off her car. No, I don't have to do anything. Nobody has to do anything in a relationship for the other person. You do it because you love them. You do it because you care for them. You do it because you want to show them how much they mean to you. But in return, she made me feel unappreciated by talking to me, nasty, by cursing me out and um back talking me, in front of her mother and her friends and flirting with other dudes, out in public. I'm there like now y'all wondering, oh, how come you didn't smack her or anything like that? Uh I did not. Yeah, I got a little upset, but I controlled my emotions. That's another topic I'm gonna talk about later on. Not on this episode, but maybe the next episode. Or yeah. So I didn't do anything, and I just dusted off my shoulder and kept doing me. What I kept doing because I kept feeling unappreciated. How she kept disrespecting me. I kept falling back, falling back. Every time she did something to me, did me dirty, I kept falling back and way back, kept falling back. That's what I kept doing. So in relationship, for the guys, that's how I felt unappreciated. And there may be some men who went through the same thing or going through the same thing. There might be some ladies who is going through the same thing that I was. Where your man is flirting with other girls right in front of your face, and you just wanna, I can't even say it because I'm trying to stay positive. That's what this show is about. Positive, staying positive. Yes, so relationship, that's how. Now, the next example is feeling unappreciated by, your own family. Now, it's a little similar to the relationship example that I gave, but with your family, you do your best, to please them, and for them to be proud of you, and you do favors for them and do all you can. Now, I'm not talking about everybody in your family, but it could be certain family members, that you really care about, and you really, stretch your arms out to them. You're trying to show them that, hey, I want us to, can't even think of the word right now, but y'all get what I'm saying, you know? So, and you doing all this stuff for them, and then in return, they act like they don't know you. They act like you're a stranger, you know? In some cases, they may treat a stranger better than you. And you're like, hold on, we're blood, we're family. And you're going to treat this person, this stranger on the street, better than me? Like, and then you end up feeling unappreciated. Am I right? So, that's all I have today on this topic. There is much more I can, say on this topic, but time is running out, and I really gotta get going, and that's the truth. It's real life. Um, Ain't nothing fake about it. I speak the truth. Um, if you see a little blooper or a little mistake, or if I may, say something the wrong way, or mess up trying to say something, then it's okay because it's real life, and that's how life is. But my final words to you guys: for everyone who feels unappreciated at the job, in their relationships, and in their family household, um, keep your head up, keep that smile on your face. I know you feel hurt. I know you feel disappointed and sad because I did too. But remember, better days are coming for you, and you shall be happy again. So, thank you for tuning in to Real Life, and I'll see you next time.
Ah, Dave. What he's up to? Hey, what are you up to tonight?
I've got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night.
That's great, bro, but you didn't answer my question. What are you up to tonight?
Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anyway, you mean it's guaranteed to go down.
That's cool, but aren't you afraid that Shane's gonna be there and beat you up again?
I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, not gonna stop, I'ma keep working harder.
What are you gonna say if he's there and he approaches you, though?
You can't touch this, you can't touch this.
Yeah, you tell him. Man, I can't believe how badly you were hurt last time, though. How did you recover so fast?
Ice, ice, baby. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out.
Right on. How's that new shampoo working for you? Is it helping with the dandruff?
It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
Strange that it's not working for you. I had a friend and he said it worked real good. Are you using it on your head?
That don't impress me much.
I wasn't trying to impress you, Dave. Why does everything have to be a competition with you?
Just shut up, shut up, shut it up, just shut up, shut up.
Dave, why are you being so rude to me?
'Cause I want it that way.
You know, you can be a real jerk sometimes.
We are who we are.
Oh, Dave, I can't stay mad at you. So how are we getting to the club tonight?
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
May not be the fastest way, but it sure is good exercise.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
I can call up a taxi if you want.
Yeah.
Cab's on me this time.
It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money.
Dave, why can't a friend do something nice for you ever?
Will you take me to the candy shop?
No, Dave, we're not that kind of friends.
Get out right now. It's the end of you and me.
Dave, I've had it with you, man. I can't do this. I'll talk to you later, man. Bye. Get your stuff together.
Now I want you